How's it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today we have Racecars on Craigslist with the camera setup, so it'll be a little bit different, which will be pretty fun. I do have an announcement. We do have a sale in the flock shop right now, so if you guys want to go and support the channel, pick up some merch using discount code GRAM10 for 10% off. And if you tag me on Instagram wearing a flock member shirt or a flock shirt or whatever, if you tag me on Instagram, I will shout you out on my story, and on top of that, I will hit you up and guarantee a spot in a video of your choosing, either Rice or Nice or roasting subscriber cars, one or the other, up to you guys. So support the channel. Let's dive right in. So first up, we got a 2002 Honda Civic EX, $3,300 in Wilmington. And let's just go to this first picture right here. This first picture right here is just a gem, a true gem. So we got the Transformer badge replacing the Honda badge, probably the best thing he could have done, not let anyone know that it is a Honda. You see, those Transformers badges, those just add value. They just add value right there. Okay, and if I was a Transformer personally, I think I'd pick a Honda, you know, be humble. Obviously it is a speed demon, so you do have that nice factor of going fast and all that cool stuff. So I would probably pick a Honda too if I was, you know, a super advanced alien race. Yeah, a nice little Honda, you know, fit in with the daily crowd would be pretty cool. Wide body fender flares, nice and subtle. That's just, you know, he doesn't want to be a little bit too flashy. He just wants to, you know, you have to really look at the car to understand it, so it's pretty nice. Is that an STI wing on a Honda Civic? Come on. Okay, now you've crossed the line. You've gone from being subtle with your nice little wide body flares to being just flat out ridiculous. And then of course you have your Transformer badge on the rear just to match the one on front. Vortex generators, antenna, little cover I guess on the roof too. Smoked Euro lights. Now that's different. Okay, usually when you pick Euro lights, you know, you want them to be flashy and chrome, but he smoked them out. Okay, again, going with that subtle look, and I could appreciate that. The interior looks like it was driven around by a grandma, which is pretty embarrassing, seeing that there's Transformer badges everywhere. Carbon fiber steering wheel. Now that would hurt. Okay, imagine having a carbon fiber steering wheel deploy an airbag. You're getting your head chopped off. It's happening, okay? I'm sorry, but that would hurt. Of course, I would ask if this stuff is included in the car. I could always use a little bit of extra water, some sliders, sure, a backpack. That'd be nice, you know? That'd be nice. Who doesn't want a backpack? These little stuffed animals too. That better be included because, I mean, it's $3,300 and I want to get my money's worth. So we have a fake hood scoop on the hood. It doesn't even fit in. Your whole car is rattle canned, and you couldn't even rattle can the hood scoop. Like, it's the smallest thing ever. Come on. Other than that, though, I mean, this is a pretty clean build. I mean, blue fog lights? That's some new stuff right there. All right, so I don't speak this language that the description isn't, but it says 2002 Honda Civic EX, 4-cylinder, Perfecticas, Condiciones, customized black matte. So you got some customized black matte, maybe customized black matte, which is I mean, that is a really nice matte black paint job, honestly. I mean, that is top-notch quality right there. It just completely complements the car. That is well worth $3,300. All right, here we go. Next car, 1995 Ford Mustang GT with 2006 new 302 horsepower crate motor. $7,800. That's a lot for a 95 Mustang. I mean, this thing better tug on my shifter, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, so looking at this first picture, I'm sorry, but this paint job just screams Honda Civic. I don't know why. I just picture this paint job on a Honda Civic. It just looks like a tuner, and I mean, I shouldn't even use tuner and Honda Civic in the same sentence, but it just looks like a tuner-esque paint job. I mean, it's blue flames. That just screams Honda Civic right there. And then the taillights too. I mean, those look like Honda Civic taillights. Those look like the same taillights that were in the last post. That is a crazy wing right there that looks like the saline wing, but I doubt it is. I don't know. It just looks ridiculous. It looks like legit one of those foldable tables that you just chopped and painted and put on the back of your trunk. Ugliest rear end I've ever seen. Ugliest rear end I've ever seen. I mean, straight up. I mean, that's it. You know, if you think a 350 has a fat ass, this thing's got like rolls on its ass. Like, that doesn't even look nice. Ugh, disgusting. The wheels aren't the worst thing ever. Yeah, you got some wheel gap right here, but that's fixable, of course. So I'm sorry, but that does not look like a 2006 motor. That doesn't look like the 4.6 that's in a 2006. That looks like the 5.0 that's in the 95. Again, that's this. No, yeah, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here, Chief. So you better provide a picture of that 2006 motor, because this shit ain't right. Racing seat, of course, that's well needed with that motor. That probably has 200 horsepower crank, which means it probably has 100 horsepower to the wheels. You for sure need a racing seat with that. Other than that, his description says 95 Mustang GT, 2006 new 302 crate motor. So he says 302 horsepower and then it says 302 crate motors, so I think he's got that kind of confused right there. Ford racing manual transmission, custom fire paint job, shaved door handles, racing bucket seats. I didn't notice the shaved door handles before, so that just goes to show that it's a useless mod. It's not worth it. Okay, and I know it's outdated now, but it wasn't worth it back then either because I don't even notice them. Alright, so I don't think we've ever seen a Pontiac Firebird before in a Racecars on Craigslist video. So this is a first, guys. Mark your calendars, July 21st, a first for the Peacock flock. So this one is $4,900, and this first picture just does nothing but make me want to turn my goddamn head to look at it. And I mean, in the first picture, besides the front bumper looking like it's from an FDRX7, it ain't that bad. I mean, the paint job is, or wrap, whatever it is, it's really not that bad. Now, again, looking at it like this kind of hurts my neck and probably makes me look stupid. Here we go, a normal picture. Firebird seat covers all the way around. Nothing says that you love your cousin more than Firebird seat covers. Alright, so everything was looking okay before this picture right here, and then this picture just went ahead and showed me everything that is ass about this car. So, I mean, obviously the wing, okay, obviously it looks like something straight off of a Racer Eclipse, but no, it's on a Firebird right here. The Gladiator wheel spikes. The paint job doesn't even look that nice, honestly, in this photo right here. It looks like shit. And the body kit is just disgusting. It's horrible. The interior looks like a motel mattress. I mean, what is this? Oh, that's cool. It's the Joker. Wow, yeah, that's a very cool car with your stock wheels. Talk about fitment. I mean, Jesus, look at that. That looks beautiful. You stance boys, you guys got some competition right here. Maybe this guy's on another plane of thinking because maybe his fitment is going for the spikes and not for the actual wheel and tire itself. So this guy's on a different level of thinking. Our simpleton peasant minds just can't comprehend what this intellectual is truly thinking. You can't tell me that doesn't look like an FDRX7. Again, got to turn my head, but that looks like a basic budget FDRX7. I mean, it does. Underneath the hood, I see he's utilizing a nut sack air intake, which is nice. You got the left testicle and the right testicle. That's nice. You get double the airflow. You know, you can cool them really nice by doing that. So you got different temperatures on each one. Again, that's really nice. A really smart design right there. Props to him. Other than that, though, I mean, this car just has to be one of the ugliest Firebirds I've ever seen. There's a lot of cool body kits that I think you can get for these, and he just chose the worst one. This one was probably on sale, which was why, because they made way too many of them. They thought that this was going to sell like hotcakes, but it looks like shit. But yeah, if you want the ugliest Firebird in all of America, go ahead and pick up this car. All right, here we go. Next car, 2005 Scion Tc. And I mean, just from this first picture, I mean, it is disgusting. I mean, holy shit. This is the biggest waste of money I think you can throw at your car. So this looks like a carbon fiber wide body kit, and it goes all the way around. It connects to the bumpers. I mean, this has to be like minimum like $2,000. I mean, carbon fiber isn't cheap. At least this looks like carbon fiber to me. It might just be some fake carbon fiber, but it looks like carbon fiber to me. And I mean, $2,000 for a body kit like that. I mean, that's on a Scion Tc. Really, this thing better just dust the hell out of everyone. But with wheels like that, this guy's got some snowflake wheels. Come on. And Lambo doors, of course. Like, the Scion Tc is an okay car. Okay, I'm not going to diss the Scion Tc. I've driven them before. They're okay cars. They're, you know, you can make them somewhat fast, sure. But, I mean, doing this to your car, I mean, this just has to be the biggest financial mistake you can possibly do. Like, that can't be a cheap body kit. Now, I'm not going to go and research it and look how much that body kit is. But if that is real carbon fiber, okay, I'm talking at least $2,000. I can't imagine that it would be any less than that for full carbon fiber body kit, wide body kit, you know, at least $2,000. So I wonder if he says, it says super low mileage, original motor, has a lot of aftermarket work been done to it, has an aftermarket air intake fuel system, 8 TVs, which of course, more TVs than are in your actual house. You need that in your car. Scissor doors, blue LED lights in the wheels, which is a must. You gotta have that, of course. Aftermarket wide body kit, but it has seen better days. Clearly, because I mean, obviously it's a race car, it's hitting the track, and you know, shit gets beat up after a while. So when it's a race car like that, it is carbon fiber, but the owners before didn't care for it properly, and it got sun damage and the epoxy dried up. It has white and black leather interior and carbon fiber details. I mean, again, it's real carbon fiber, which again, I mean, that's not a Racer mod alone, but putting all of this money into your exterior to make it look cool. And first of all, picking the worst wheels you ever could for a car like this. I mean, come on, let's just talk about these wheels for a second. They straight up look like snowflakes. I mean, why would you put those on this car? Now, you could make this look cool. Again, I mean, it's not the worst body kit I've ever seen, but at least $2,000 for this body kit, and it's and like, just nothing done to the motor. That's just ridiculous. That's just stupid. So if you're gonna look the part of being fast, at least be somewhat fast, or at least do something to make it somewhat faster. 2001 Honda Accord EX sedan, 4-door, and of course Lambo doors. I hope, again, I feel bad for the rear passengers when they're not Lambo doors, because you got the front passengers popping them up, climbing in all swaggy, okay, and then the rear passengers have to open it up just like any other peasant and sit their ass in, and that's just not cool, okay? So you gotta have Lambo doors all the way around, or no Lambo doors at all, at least if you're having a 4-door. I mean, imagine having a 2-door and only your door is a Lambo door. It'd be stupid, right? So you gotta have all 4, okay? It's just law. First time I saw this car, didn't think at all it was a Honda Accord. Didn't look like a Honda Accord to me. I mean, that front end does not look like a Honda Accord. That looks like a wannabe Subaru and a Scion Tc combined. So not the best front end ever. I mean, if those are functional fog lights, I mean, you're blinding the hell out of everyone for the next like 10 blocks. I mean, those things just look like spotlights. I mean, are you calling Batman with those? The wheel design for some reason just looks incomplete to me. I mean, they got a bunch of holes all over it. That just looks kind of weird in my opinion. They might be functional, don't know. Yeah, looking at it head on, it just looks like a Scion Tc to me. Honestly, that front bumper just looks like a Scion Tc. It is pretty insane. Again, doesn't do anything except for flex the Lambo doors. We don't see underneath the hood to see all of the engine modifications that he didn't do. Instead, we just get a look at a bunch of different shots of his Lambo doors. Looks like he took maybe 5 minutes to take photos. I mean, they're all legit just walking around the car. So we don't learn too much about this car. Maybe his description will say something pretty interesting. So he says 2001 Honda Accord, $4,500 or best offer. And that's it. So it's got a DVD player, which is pretty cool. Alloy wheels, nice. Moonroof, okay. Leather seats. That's it. $4,500 though. Kelly Blue Book says that's a bit on the high price range. Okay, this is ranging from $1,900 to $4,000 for a mint condition one, and that thing ain't mint condition. It looks clean, but it looks ugly. And a clean, ugly car is not worth a whole lot nowadays. People want clean cars, not ugly cars. Here we go, 2004 Honda Civic Value Coupe, 2-door. Don't know what that means, don't care, never heard about it before, but this first picture just lets you know exactly who this car is for. This is for the hardcore race enthusiast right here. I mean, look at that. This picture just screams race car. Look at all those just brands. I mean, this just screams race car. This is too much for me. I can't talk about it. I don't feel qualified to talk about a car like this, but I'm going to try my best. So we have a whole bunch of brands on the back to obviously make the car faster. We got Momo, Sparco, K&N. That's just a few to name them. Obviously, the K&N sticker stands out and just lets everyone know that you are at least 50 horsepower faster than stock. A red Honda badge, Type R, of course. Carbon fiber license plate frame. Of course, if you're gonna add something, might as well add less weight than just not adding any weight at all. So again, might as well put carbon fiber there. He's got a black fuel door to make it just pop. That's again just a nice styling cue that the racers like to do. I mean, the race cars like to do. Gold wheels match nothing, but maybe that's why. Those are his track wheels or something to make them stand out on the track. Toe strap. I don't know why you'd put a toe strap there. I can't imagine what that's connecting to. That would be structurally supporting to be able to tow your car, but whatever. I'm sure he's got some roll cage or something, some exo cage underneath there.
Wouldn't be an exo cage if it's underneath the bumper, Drew Peacock.
I know. The interior just reinforces the idea of a race car. I mean, he's got a comfy little boot cover underneath his little shifter, his automatic shifter. Don't forget that. He's got another little comfy pillow on top of his parking brake, which is nice. Aftermarket steering wheel. Of course you need that in one of these cars. Again, you know, climbing in and out of these cars, super hard. I mean, you need to take off the steering wheel to climb in when you're in your full race suit. And again, you know, he probably has the net to go in the window too. I mean, you for sure need to remove the steering wheel, then climb in, and then put the steering wheel on in a Honda like this, because there's just not enough room. And I understand that. And if you can hear the sarcasm spilling out of my ass, I'm sorry. So what color is the hood? Black or olive? I'm confused now. Now you're throwing me off. Is there even a hood? Now I don't even know. It looks like the car's just getting less and less with all the more pictures we're looking at. So the hood went from black to now being olive. What is going on here? Am I losing shit while looking at this car? Underneath the hood, we have an aftermarket intake, a JDM sticker, and that looks like, pretty much looks like it. I mean, he's got some pool noodles, it looks like. He's got some reservoir sleeves, which is again gonna add power, do some dumb shit that they I don't know, say in the description. Yeah, it looks like he's got candy canes underneath the hood. I don't think that's really doing anything, But yeah, just to ensure that this car does not fall into the hands of a high schooler that might hurt himself by driving this race car, he has priced it at almost $5,000, which is $2,000 more than Kelly Blue Book would recommend. And honestly, I don't think this car is worth $2,000. So again, this guy's just out of his mind, unless it's turboed, which I don't see. It is clean daily, which again, that's a lie right there, because that's obviously a race car. He's just trying to make it sound like it is. So yeah, he says it's not turboed, but it is reliable, which is, again, you want a reliable race car. And so again, with all of these mods, I mean, this thing is just screaming race car. I mean, I'm still bent there's a turbo somewhere in there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video right here. Before it gets too long, it looks like I got to edit like 30 minutes of footage, which is going to be pretty fun at 4:30 in the morning. Pretty fun. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to send me any of these Craigslist posts or Facebook posts, send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Link in the description down below. Support the channel, pick up merch, tag me in you wearing the merch. This isn't the merch right here, this is just a shirt, but tag me in it and you are guaranteed a spot in a video of your choice and a shout out on my story, which is pretty cool. So support the channel, helps me out. Subscribe to join the Peacock flock. Until next video, peace.